All right, welcome back to part three about an introduction to Fusion. So to start off with, we have our data panel as usual. I'm going to get rid of it so we have more on the screen. Okay, and you can see that you can see the sketch here because I had it turned on. If I turn it off, right, it disappears. So now here's the thing. If I know that this part here, and I'm going to put this part on the other side of the black walnut, is going to always be the same, I can copy it. And when I copy it, whatever I do to one happens to the other. So watch what happens here. So first off, I'm just going to go to here. I'm going to right mouse click, and I'm just going to go to copy. And then I'm going to pick somewhere else, right mouse click, and I click on paste. Okay. And I'm just going to drag this one over to here, right? And click on OK. Now, in the timeline, right, it says I've copied and pasted this one, right? And I've got the second one. And now I have this cherry outside, and it's the part two. So what happens though, and I'm just going to turn off the sketch so they look the same. So now if I go into this one, let's say I want to change the color. So I hit A for appearance. Okay. And I go on my screen, I can click out here and I'm going to come down. I'm going to go to mahogany. Now, remember in here on mine, you have these little download symbols. So you have to make sure that you download them first. Otherwise they don't come in. So I'm just going to hit cherry here. I'll put cherry on this one. See how they both change. Okay. Second thing, if I come in and I go to edit the sketch. So I'm going to go to sketches. There's only two sketches, right? The sketch for the first one, sketch for the second one. So I'm going to go to the first sketch and I'm going to change this width to back to 1.5. Okay, hit enter and I hit finish sketch and you can notice that they both changed. Now, if you don't want this to happen and you know that this third piece is going to be independent of this one, you create a new component. All right, just like we did for the black walnut, because the black walnut is completely separate. All right, so we've got that established. So we're just going to basically stop here because this is what happens if you mess up and you all of a sudden copy and paste something and you're wondering why is the other one always doing the same as what the first one did? Well, that's because you're working off the same sketch. And that's the important part of this tutorial.